told her a dark secret.
What up, what up, what up?
Her boyfriend told her that
You motherfuckers, they never stop, do you?
and Hilton Head Island and dug a big hole with a bulldozer and buried them on his property. And she really believed him. She provided us a statement verification polygraph test, and she passed. We started an undercover operation. Basically, that we would wire her.
Hello?
The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. It is 7:15 p.m. We are meeting with an informant. All right.
What's up, EXE? Guess Slobs are back to doxing people. They doxed my sister last night. Whitney Kuhn did.
The same story.
Now, Whitney Kuhn doxed my sister's address last night on live stream. What the fuck is y'all's problem? And it's funny how Michael does a video and says I'm fucking crazy.
She's gonna tell me about it.
You guys are fucking crazy.
And you're like, here we go.
Like you're doing the job and then somebody else says,
What's up, get out of my house? Gene, EXE, be happy, Sweet Lady Tiger, Tammy, Stacy. So you guys are gonna dox my sister's address? You motherfuckers, you keep on, man. Just keep on. What's the matter, Isaac? You can't aggravate your wife enough, so now you got your people coming after me again? Wow.
Without being detected.
Wow. Yeah, it is low. That's what they do. That's what they know best. Matter of fact, they went and made another Cash App and said Tina got rid of her old one. This is her new one. Which was a bold-faced lie. What's up, Knight Rider? So, Whitney Kuhn doxed my sister last night. So let me ask y'all a question. What did my sister do to you people, and how do I stop running my mouth when you guys give me a fucking reason to run my mouth every day?
Is this for real?
Every fucking day you give me a reason to run my mouth.
Frank Hargreaves in for questioning.
We confronted him with what we knew, what she had told us.
Oh, really? Be happy. Okay.
They were going to charge him with murder.
All right. Miss Bambi said she did research and found out it was the real one.
Claims there's another reason.
No, you were not in JP stream. We already know that, EXE.
He said we role play.
If I've never gone to JP stream and put any of my Cash Apps, PayPals, and so on in there, what would make you think I'd do it now? I've said it 1,000 times. I don't want support from other people's communities.
That he buried the Calverts on his property.
He let us go to his house.
Nope, sorry, this one confirmed. Yep.
We knew everything.
Yeah, I was gonna try to do that, but your fucking people are doxing again, bitch boy.
There. We found absolutely nothing. He wrote a statement, and he too passed a verification test. They had this seedy sexual relationship, and
we knew it wasn't you, EXE. That's why I hit you up. We knew that wasn't you. It wasn't even your fucking icon. Tammy got it. Tammy caught that one.
And get back to square one.
But when the Calvert's phone records from the day of the disappearance finally come in, they breathe new life into the investigation.
Based on the reports, we knew when John used his phone, he checked his voicemail at like 5:28 p.m. on the date, and I think that Elizabeth used her phone last time like 5.
It's all right, be happy. It's okay.
That was the last time those phones were used. And that was right before they met with their accountant, Dennis Gerwing.
Investigators now believe Dennis Gerwing is the last person to see the Calverts alive, and they hope he can tell them what really happened.
we tried to reestablish contact with Dennis.
Tina got an abortion when her daddy raped her. No, I didn't. I got an abortion when your daddy raped me. Because I didn't want to have fucktard like you. So I wanted to break the cycle of fucktardation.
To stop talking to the sheriff's office because he was being so cooperative.
We received no further cooperation from Dennis.
I know you can get pregnant at 4 years old. Damn.
Investigators reach out to Gerwing's associates.
You talk to the people that you would anticipate would know Dennis best. And Dennis had a partner, an equal business partner.
You sure did, Tom.
Investigators question Gerwing's partner, Robert Ledbetter, to determine whether he had interacted with the Calverts the night of March 3rd. He claims he hadn't.
That night, the partner and his son were actually moving furniture.
He told us that they had borrowed a company van and they were moving furniture back and forth from a storage shed to a residence.
And this would have been the same time that Dennis Garland was meeting with the Calvers and the last time.
Has that Tina scamming and has no mortgage. Says proof is out yet. He shows none.
Robert tells police that he returned home around 8:30 p.m. and didn't leave again until the next morning.
Kara said she was blocked in our chat. Who blocked Kara?
They receive a tip.
And then we get a call that his partner was stopped inside Sea Pines by security and may have gotten a ticket.
The mortgage is not paid off. No, it is not.
The night of the disappearance, we're like, oh my God.
No, it is not. I don't have to lie. And where's all these donations that I supposedly scammed?
Doing with the van.
Where's all these donations I supposedly scammed?
It wasn't the night they disappeared. It was the night before.
To pay off this house is $17,000.
18 hours before the Calverts disappeared.
The partner was legitimately moving furniture and had nothing to do with
Well, she just texted me and said she was blocked in here.
bringing us any closer to finding John Elizabeth.
But Robert is able to point investigators to a new lead. The only other person he saw at the office when he left.
I interviewed the employee of Dennis Garland, and she offered that Dennis asked her on that Monday
Isaac's full of shit.
Calverts were last seen to follow him back to his house. She said when they got to his house,
And why would anybody believe him?
they came back out carrying nothing. And he got in this employee's car. She says he asked her to stop at a hardware store. He comes out with 3 9x12
What's up, Josh?
commercial grade drop cloths.
What makes the DQ $6 meal deal for real? How about the Applewood smoked bacon, plus a Coca-Cola, fries, and a sundae? All full-sized, all for just $6. Making BFFs bacon friends forever. DQ, happy tastes good.
How do they get these things to smell so good?
Must be magic.
What's up, Travis?
Fabuloso scent.
My name is Ollie, and I'm a franchisee with Domino's. I started working part-time at 17 and worked my way up to owning and operating 2 stores by 20.
Tell him to prove it's paid off.
Percent of our franchisees started out as delivery.
Tell him to prove that it's paid off.
You could too. Apply to your local Domino's today.
What if sun-made raisins were just the beginning?
Because I talked to them yesterday, and I got a letter to turn in for my dad for the taxes. So, let me see. Show me where it's paid off at, motherfucker. But I am not asking anybody to pay off my dad's mortgage. Does anybody understand that?
Honor designs our life. Who designs for what?
Age is just
Come in now, Kara.
and mine's unlisted. Try Boost High Protein with 20 grams of protein for muscle health versus 16 grams in Ensure High Protein. Boost High Protein also has key nutrients for immune support. Boost High Protein.
Have you been told you can't get
Look, when they found out about AGP's property, it showed that Michael owns that property. He owns that house. So prove to me that this house is paid off.
Gen 5 is fast. You'll get 25 megabits per second.
And motherfucker, do it now.
And there's no hard data limits. So wherever you live, now you can do more of everything you love online. Connect on social media.
Yeah, I can see her.
Stay informed. Watch the latest videos.
And then I don't need to make no more payments.
No wonder HughesNet is America's #1 choice for satellite internet.
Act now to save big with our limited time offer. Get free standard installation by calling right now.
So what are you waiting for? Get HughesNet Gen 5.
To order, call 1-800-736-7315.
Why the fuck are you so concerned with it?
Call 1-800-736.
Just like you tried to say that my dad had insurance money and it paid for the funeral, but then when Sunshine was nice enough to send some money for the my dad's funeral, all of a sudden she got treated like garbage. I thought it was paid for by insurance. Oh, there's another fucking lie you told, bitch.
Making me take this risk.
You fucking lied like a motherfucker, bro. Hey, Cricket. So that's why you doxed my sister's address? You're a fucking idiot, bro. Go fuck yourself, Isaac.
I cannot go to the bathroom right next to the fridge.
JP and Al Green.
Whether they live on the island or are simply vacationing there, people are finding themselves talking about one thing, the Calvert's disappearance.
Oh yeah, $200 a month from who? I'd like to know where I get $200 a month from. From fucking who?
Days after
Yeah, whatever.
disappearance, their accountant Dennis Gerwing's assistant tells police she took
He better worry about who his wife is sucking and fucking. Don't worry about what other people are doing, bitches.
They stopped by a building supply.
They doxed my sister now? Oh, that scares me.
3 9x12 drop cloths.
She said he was crazy, but nobody we interviewed indicated he was this manual labor kind of guy. And there was no painting going on anywhere in Dennis Gerwing's world.
You could use a drop cloth to dispose of a body. To wrap a body up within the drop cloth and dispose of that body without anyone on the exterior of a particular business knowing anything other than maybe it's a rug or some trash to throw away.
My dad has said in different chats I've been on, he wish he could pay this goddamn house off. You go back in old videos, motherfucker, from like a year ago. This house is not paid off. So stop talking about it for what reason?
And he says, no, I got it. I'll take care of it.
Having his wife violated at every turn, yeah.
He said that Dennis, sometime after 5, sent her out of the office. He says, we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not stressing myself out today. I don't give a fuck.
Gerwing's cell phone records.
I would have loved to get my dad's house paid off before he passed away.
During the original interview with him, he told us that
But when you own property,
on his way home,
the same place you look for people owing civil judgments, they can find those on me. I want you to show the fucking proof, motherfucker.
On this video, purchasing the lottery ticket.
So I can tell the goddamn mortgage company, stop calling and send the damn title.
At 7:40 p.m., an hour after he claims he left his office.
the timing of what he is telling us and the timing of what we were able to establish just didn't coincide with one another. So in the back of your mind, you're thinking,
Dennis
If this property is paid off, I would have put it up for fucking sale.
to a CVS drugstore.
He said he cut his hand on a wine bottle at home.
And move the fuck out of here.
On this cut on the hand, he said, I went to this pharmacy and bought some Band-Aids at 10 or so at night.
we were quickly able to establish he did in fact go to CVS and purchase some Band-Aids.
And why is Isaac so worried about it? Didn't he linger his supporters on for how long? Saying that he bought that fucking house he lived in? Yeah, okay. The whole stream was a setup. Yes, it was. It sure was.
7:27:30.
Yep.
3 hours earlier
Yep.
than he originally claimed. And less than an hour after his meeting with the Calverts.
It was immediate. It was right after whatever happened to the Calverts. He ends up at this pharmacy. This cut on his hand.
I don't care.
And he received that cut at his job at Seafine Center, not at his home.
And not only did he buy Band-Aids, but he went back in the store a second time and bought latex gloves.
Latex gloves are pretty common to those committing crimes to keep their latent fingerprints and their touch DNA off of items.
Now investigators want to know.
No, I did not change my Cash App. No.
his office that night.
No.
And they hope CCTV captured something.
So we checked all the business.
But what I want to know, why is it so important to them what my supporters do for me?
Restaurant at Seafine Center.
It was okay when my supporters used to give him money.
About 1 o'clock in the morning.
While the footage doesn't shed any light on his meeting with the
Fuck Isaac, he's a piece of shit.
their phones were suddenly turned off.
Cum guzzling, cum dumpster, fat motherfucker, good for nothing, cockeyed bastard.
Between the parking lot to the rear of the Seafine Center, it looks like something's on his mind.
After viewing the footage, police received Gerwing's cell phone records, which reinforces their perception of his behavior.
Dennis Gerwing had turned off his cell phone for 12 hours the day that John and Elizabeth Calvert disappeared.
So Michael does a video, talks about me, and then you got a fat prick trying to convince people of other shit. I don't give a fuck. This is a vicious cycle. Y'all too desperate for me.
During that 12-hour time,
Yeah, everybody but me. Yep.
their bodies somewhere.
But every time he said something about Albert, somebody say, this is for Albert, and send it to him.
All this adds to the growing list of Gerwing's suspicious activities that night.
You're going to put a disclosure, the drop clause, cut on his hand. That's where Dennis Gerwing becomes more of a suspicious person. So, what's he not telling us about?
When property's paid for, you can see where property's paid for and who owns it. So,
Developed enough
look it up.
obtain a search warrant for Dennis.
You found out that Mark owned this property next door because it's bought and paid for.
Almost a week after the Calverts disappeared,
So why are you lying to your supporters, motherfucker?
Gerwing to their murders.
I need to call the mortgage company, tell them they got me fucking confused.
We have
Apparently this is all paid off.
that he purchased on the day the Calverts disappeared.
Yep. Take the spotlight off himself and put it on somebody else.
We found a shut.
Did I ask you guys for $17,522? Because that's what it costs to pay off this house.
He was going to essentially dispose of a body that would help. We also located an empty gun
Shit.
in his bedroom with no weapon.
Yeah, I got a BPN. I sure do.
Finding an empty holster
Yep.
throughout an investigation and not finding the gun itself, it goes to the holster, and we've got 2 people missing. Of course, it's a huge interest.
Then, investigators discover one crucial piece of evidence is missing.
I've been doxxed 100 times over.
He told us that he cut his hand on a wine bottle. There was no indication that a wine
I was doxxed by Michael Green and his father a long time ago.
no stains, no.
That don't bother me. I don't mind getting doxxed. Nope.
His trash hadn't been dumped, so if there was a broken wine bottle in the home, we would have seen.
I get doxxed every day.
We do have Dennis with an injury that really is unaccounted for.
When you see these cuts right in the web, what it usually means is sliding an automatic pistol oftentimes makes a red mark right here. So that was an interesting cut.
The evidence against Gerwing is stacking up.
And at that point,
Of course he knows they're real supporters. He took some.
publicly naming Dennis as a person of interest in the disappearance of the Calverts.
Yep.
Sheriff Tanner had scheduled a press conference on
The plan to release that information was strategic. It was
Oh, yeah, I've had it all.
information from people
Looks like another love TKO.
that were apprehensive to come forward.
didn't happen. We never got it out.
Just as investigators are about to announce Dennis Gerwing as their suspect, they are thwarted by bigger news.
A body had been found.
I've lived on the beach most of my life. The connection Charlie and I have is making me take this risk, moving to the mountains.
I really need someone who wants to live off grid. I just saw a rattlesnake. I've never lived miles.
I cannot get in the bathroom right next to the bridge.
Homeowner scammed by crooked contractors.
We're gonna make this one.
Rescuing homeowners is a family business. Get it right. We got Mike, Home's Family Rescue. Oh, new series. Tonight at 8 on HGTV.
Here, have a Triscuit.
Yep, I sure did. Yep.
Bring out that zest. With fire-roasted tomato and olive oil.
With Tristan. With Panera's You Cook Too, every meal is made fantastic. You can be fresh and fun, bold and classic, cozy and precocious. With 465 fresh, clean, craveable pairings, find a You Cook Too for any mood. Enjoy a $0 delivery fee for a limited time only.
Meet the 4-year-old who refused to wear pants this morning. Why?
I'm a dinosaur. Won't wear pants.
We'll eat Eggo waffles.
Get your wings where you can. When you Lego with Eggo.
New York is over. This is my chance.
Yep, I sure will. 1925 Bacons Bridge Road, Lot 55, Summerville, South Carolina, 29485.
I'll tip you $3 to use on your next order with your own delivery driver. Because every great delivery driver deserves a tip.
What was that?
Domino's tip me $3. Only at Domino's.
Was it fun to start? Yeah, it was great.
And Super Dad snack times. Choose from next ultra.
But if I had telepathy and I knew this was gonna happen, I would have said hell no.
For all the moments.
What's up?
Our strength, our power, our purpose starts within. So let's start there. With collagen that supports our body from the inside out.
This Valentine's Day, find the gift that touches their heart.
Well, where's the proof at, Jared? No, don't throw them out. Where's the proof at? Show me the fucking proof!
It's the Valentine's Day sale.
Motherfucker, show me it!
At Sales, the Diamond Store.
Feeling supported, led by supported. New Activity Plus. CDs ain't no need to bring it over.
My community knows different.
Plus with nutrients to help support your
And at the end of the day, this is our community. So what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
It can't prevent triggers like your next period or stress. You can't prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta is a pill, gets right to work to prevent migraine attacks and keeps them away over time. Qulipta blocks CGRP, a protein believed to be a cause of migraine attacks. Qulipta is a preventive treatment for episodic migraine.
Yeah, show the proof.
Benefits are nausea, constipation,
Yep.
and tiredness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Qulipta.
Is that pepperoni pizza? It sure is. Oh, my pizza days are over. Indigestion, bloating. Try probiotics. They never work.
Answer the question, Jared.
And then I found this. Peptiva.
Peptiva is the first doctor-formulated probiotic that works at night.
And what have I gotten from my community? I've got thousands and thousands of dollars from my community, so what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Peptiva works while you sleep to soothe indigestion, cramping, bloating, even constipation, while promoting digestive health. And it has time-released melatonin to help you get the best sleep of your life.
What? A great night's sleep and pepperoni pizza? I'm getting Peptiva.
Me too. Peptiva is flying off the shelves at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary sample by texting BANG to 231231. Text now, and we'll include a box of Peptiva digestive enzymes to help your body digest meals and avoid occasional gas and discomfort absolutely free. That's BANK.
Yeah, no Photoshop.
We have a long-term relationship. We've been together almost 30 years.
Go to residential properties. You guys know how to do it. And show me who owns this property. Who owns this house? Come on, show me.
These blueprints can be a reality. Look how quickly it takes shape. 100. Welcome home.
100-day dream home. Monday, February 21st and 8th on HGTV.
By the sheer number of people that turned out tonight, it's obvious the Calvert's disappearance has rocked this once quiet community. Some here knew the Calverts well, others did not. But they were all here for one common goal, to stand strong together and find strength in each other.
There was a vigil being held down at the harbor for John and Liz, and almost simultaneously we were working a crime scene.
And it was at that vigil that all the
Get out your little fancy snazzy computers and look it up, motherfuckers. Hey, Norma Jean.
And I'm thinking, what's happening?
What does that have to do with you doxing my sister in your chat? Saying I made another Cash App, which I did, and that's already been reported to Cash App. What does that got to do with the price of tea in China?
If he could stay in one of the villas that they rented.
Your community finally figured out that you were a scammer, and they stood by you and listened to your bullshit and looked at your Photoshop copy of receipts, and we didn't get involved. So why the fuck is it your place to talk shit?
When they made entry, they went upstairs. They saw that the bathroom door was locked. They looked around. They became concerned that something bad happened to Dennis. The attorneys contacted the sheriff's office.
Entry was forced into the bathroom of the master bedroom.
Hell, Michael don't own his house. He pays a mortgage every month, $4 grand. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Several cuts on his neck, wrist, and thigh.
The weapon was at the crime scene. It was in the bathtub.
Nothing.
The weapon, a knife taken from inside the condo where Gerwing was staying.
There were a lot of questions being raised as to whether he committed suicide or whether someone had killed him.
Forensic pathologists at the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston concluded that these were self-inflicted knife wounds, lacerations.
Investigators also found 2 prescription pill bottles, an empty bottle of wine, and 2 handwritten notes. One written on a bed sheet and the other left in the bathroom.
In the suicide note, he admitted to embezzling money Dennis had embezzled.
He booted this guy out of there? Oh, wow.
From his clients, including Elizabeth Calvert.
The Calvert's loss was around $200,000.
The evidence was piling up, but then Goring killed himself, leaving behind no answers. 2 suicide notes. P.S. I have acted completely alone in all actions committed. I knew the risk of this happening and believe taking myself out of the game is the best way to move everyone.
Yeah, just like he said, I was ripping off my communities for that boot for my leg. There's nothing wrong with my leg. He did it for months, and all of a sudden, I got my leg cut off, and then all of a sudden, it all stopped.
I think one of the important messages that Dennis left in the suicide note was it all happened, and he put it SPC, the Supine Center. It all happened there.
Yep.
That was when the Calverts took their last breaths.
Of course, we were looking for Dennis Gerwing to indicate that he had something to do with it.
That's just like when Nikki put Isaac on blast and said he didn't send that money to the Breast Cancer Society, and he said she didn't mind. No, he said she wanted to spend it, but he sent it in. Fucking lying bitch. He's always trying to fucking set somebody up. He's a fucking failure in life. Failure.
Sheriff Tanner says what they have on Goring is circumstantial, but that everything is factual, and it starts the night the Calverts went to meet him. To discuss financial irregularities Elizabeth Calvert found in his work, possibly giving Goring a motive for murder.
Money does some evil things to a lot of people. I mean, right now, you would have to look at the fact that
it's crazy.
Liz was basically pulling the plug or identifying Dennis for what he was.
He was kind of a respected member of the community. So, talk about reasons for Dennis feeling in a corner and having to do something with the Calverts and acting on that and then taking his own life. I mean, things were crumbling around Dennis Gerwing.
I think he did it. When he met with the Calverts that night in his office, he made that choice and did the wrong thing. And then he couldn't live with it.
The shovel with the wet soil on it. Girl power.
Unlike him, when I've done GoFundMe's on my fucking channel over the years, I did one for Country Carter for his daughter to get surgery. I turned the money all over. And the girl got surgery. He has yet to prove one of the scams he's done, he's ever done right by it. So don't try to make me look bad, bitch. You can't.
The investigation, I think, was very thorough, and we dotted our I's and crossed our T's. And, you know, personally, what happened to them?
Where's all these donations at, too?
A question
that I'm taking from everybody. All these donations that are rolling in.
It's part of the job. I got out of reporting about 7 years ago, but this is definitely one of the stories that continues to haunt me because I think it really shook our whole community.
Okay, got it.
And I just hope that one day they will.
Well, don't you think it would be better if I was a big piece of shit, like you say, and a scammer, and all this other shit that my community finds out, just like his did, and just says, fuck you, Tina? Because the more you're trying to prove it, you're looking desperate.
You know, to spend time with smart, attractive.
We never tried to prove that you guys were getting scammed. You'd figure it out sooner or later. You had to.
And I'm sorry it came to an end.
What is Black excellence? The easy definition is celebrating the achievements of Black people. It is attainable. Sometimes Black excellence comes with an unrealistic burden attached to it. Just like a Black excellence.
I feel like someone took her. The car's missing and the phone is out in the middle of the field. I don't know how this is going to end.
After a mother of 4 suddenly vanishes,
I was concerned that there may be a crime scene inside the house.
local news, police, and her family start a massive search.
They use cadaver dogs to sniff around these rooms.
They're fucking idiots.
Trying to find Rachel Anderson is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Is there a stalker in their midst?
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
Now this guy has an incredible violent past.
I said, get out of
You're right, Sonny.
Go somewhere. That's when things started to get really dark. Bye.
It never was to pay off the house. It was to get it caught up. But you put a GoFundMe out on AGP's channel 2012 and then again in 2014. Motherfucker. Oh, God, yeah.
The deer population is close to 200. SKXLY4's Tori Bernetti tells us the deer are aggressive and the population is growing.
I'm standing in between a busy street and several houses, and those baby deer are not scared of me at all.
In 2010, I was a full-time dayside reporter for KXLY, based in Spokane, Washington. We were covering pretty typical.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Get out of my house. Oh, I think so too. I think he's just involved right along with him.
Her name was Rachel Anderson.
The family of a Clarkson, Washington woman missing for 4 days is desperately searching for her. It was like pack your stuff, get in the car, and go. It was over an hour, close to a 2-hour drive to get there. The town of Clarkson on the Washington and Idaho border. It's kind of a remote area, vast rolling hills, grassland. Definitely has that small town feel. You don't have a lot of crime. You're not in an area where you're worried about murders. It's small stuff.
Rachel Anderson's family and friends have been handing out these flyers all over the area. No matter where Rachel Anderson is, her daughter says she did not go there willingly. Amber says there is no way this mother of 4 and grandmother would decide to not show up for work and disappear on her own.
Tina, we are coming over to speak about the lies and allegations against me. You will not like the consequences. You will have what's coming to you. Really? You won't like it either because the cops will be waiting for you, motherfucker.
I received a message that my mom didn't show up to work.
Lies and allegations? How's it lies?
I just freaked out.
It was unusual because she was a mother of 4, and she didn't show up for work.
If I could do that to everybody who's done a liar allegation on me, my God, I'd be a busy motherfucker. But you step foot in my motherfucker to threaten me, motherfucker. Really? No, I got you. I wanted to see something. I want to see if they're gonna make another count of you.
Because she thought it must be a neighbor if I'm getting messages like, "Oh, your bathroom light is on."
You know what? Who the hell is this?
What are you doing? You're not home right
I don't like you.
That makes you think, "Oh, it's got to be someone that's close by." I had absolutely begged her. I said, "Go to your sister's house. Get out of town. Go somewhere. Please." And she goes, "No, I can't. My kids are here. I can't just abandon."
You're gonna call me from a text message from some app? Alexis, cut it out.
And then she just
Cut it out.
You can't help but think, oh my gosh, was it a stalker?
You ain't gonna like the consequences either.
Amber's sister Ashley remembers getting the news of their mother's disappearance.
I was at home with my daughter, and my sister's boyfriend at the time knocked on the door, and he told my mom, "She's missing, we can't find her." So I got in my car and drove to her house. And I said, "Where's Mom?" "I don't have the key for the door. I think she changed her locks for safety."
Yeah, there was one. I got it. I got it.
I didn't know what I was gonna find.
I got it.
We just stayed in the yard for a long time.
Amber and her sister call the police.
We were just doing a morning briefing, and I heard the radio traffic for a missing person, Rachel Anderson.
Captain Halley immediately fears.
Oh, I know, Sonny. I know.
Rachel had come into the
Yep.
sheriff's office.
I knew there was something up with that video that Mike did yesterday, so I knew that Isaac was gonna start his shit. Isaac can't take it if Mike says anything about me.
She had
He's so jealous. He's got to try to
phone calls that were being left masked both.
make me look bad. Trust me, Michael knows I'm crazy, bitch.
So it was showing up as a different phone number.
Captain Dan Halley of our agency was briefing me about this woman that had come in and talked to him about the situation where she was being stalked. They would call her and tell her when her lights went off, and the person that would call would be using something to alter their voice.
I was really concerned. All the bells and whistles were going off that this could be a really bad scenario. And that's when I dispatched Jackie Nichols to go ahead and respond.
I went down to the house to take that initial report of her being a missing person. And when I arrived there, her daughters were there, and they were frantic. They were just really beside themselves. They were kind of bombarding me with this information that Rick was being followed, watched, stalked, harassed, and a vehicle being damaged.
Rachel's daughters also informed Detective Nichols that their mother has been married 4 times and is currently separated from her 4th husband.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't, Sonny.
Home with her 2 young sons. Detective Nichols finds a way in through the back door.
They had not been inside the house, and so because of what they were telling me and what Captain Halley had told me, I was concerned that there may be a crime scene inside the house, or that Rachel might even be in the
Yeah, your message is coming through, Travis.
Was there like a break-in or a physical altercation? Things like messed up, out of place. But everything was there. I mean, toothbrush.
I'm sorry, Sonny.
Things like that, and the bags were missing.
what does this mean? They were really, really upset.
Having found no clues or evidence of foul play, Detective Nichols returns to the Atherton County Sheriff's Office and officially opens a missing persons investigation.
We know in law enforcement that time is extremely important in the beginning of a missing persons case. That every minute that goes by diminishes the likelihood of finding that person alive. And so as soon as we get that missing persons report, we've got to start working it and work it hard. What happens next is we check the bus tickets, we check airline manifests, hospitals, jails, just anywhere where someone might be where they might not be able to communicate. At the same time, we can get emergency ping. The cell towers send out a locate to the phone, and you can triangulate and try to get a location of where a cell phone might be. We also knew that she was driving a specific vehicle. It was a loaner.
What happened to all those people? He's going to go and get a tattoo of Michael's name on his ass for $1,000. He got $1,000. He never followed through with it. What about another shaving off his eyebrows? He's going to get $1,500. He got the money. He never did it. How come nobody's calling these motherfuckers communities out?
Seen her or the vehicle over the weekend. We want to report it to the police.
We were talking with her daughters, and they were saying, we need to find her. I want to put my face out in the media. We're going to see who's seen her. We're going to find out where she is.
You reach out to the news to make sure your mom is found and that everybody knows what's going on, and just get it out there as much as possible. It's a lot harder for the police to forget about it if it's all over the news.
Then, just a few hours after her daughters report their mom missing,
Clarkson police say they have tracked her cell phone to an area in Lewiston. Her family says that area is an open field.
I'm scared. I'm very scared. Very scared. I feel like someone took her. The car's missing and the phone is out in the middle of the field.
They had tracked her cell phone. And at first that was really good news. And then I think that's when things started to get really dark.
How do they get these things to smell so good?
Exactly.
Must be magic. Hefty Ultra Strong with Fabuloso scent. Ashley Home Stores warehouse.
Yeah, he sure did.
Sale is happening now. We have tons of overstocked furniture ready for a fast delivery right to your home. For a limited
His intel is crusty too and old.
blowout sale is happening now. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
We have to be able to repair the enamel on a daily basis. With Pro Enamel Repair Toothpaste, we can help actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. My go-to toothpaste is going to be Pro Enamel Repair.
3 roommates.
What? Yeah, why? Yes, why?
3 real-life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
I'm not going nowhere.
Knows a moment this pure, demand.
I'll tell you now.
This pure. New Gold Bond Pure Moisture Lotion. 24-hour hydration. No parabens, dyes, or fragrances. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Parker designs our life. Who designs for water?
This Valentine's Day, find the gift that touches their heart. This is how love shines. At Sales, the Diamond Store. It's the Valentine's Day sale. Get 25% off everything.
Yeah, I know, Travis. I know. I'm praying for you, brother.
If you have diabetes, it's important to have confidence in the nutritional drink you choose. Try Boost Glucose Control. It's clinically shown to help manage blood sugar levels and contains high-quality protein to help manage hunger and support muscle health. Try Boost today.
They say everything tastes like chicken, but at Purdue, we believe when chicken is raised right, there's nothing like
Trousers.
We use all veggie feed and raise more organic chicken than anyone. We're on a mission for extraordinary chicken. Purdue, hungry for better chicken.
When you order carryout online from Domino's, we know it takes skill to get pizza from our store through a car door to your front door. So we're going to tip you for delivering your own pizza to yourself. Get a $3 tip just for ordering carryout online, only at Domino's.
Kim is now demonstrating her congestion.
Save it, slime ball. I've upgraded to Mucinex.
We still have 12 hours to Australia.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, get out of here, go clean up my living room, and go to and take a nap.
Mucinex lasts 3 times longer for 12 hours. The #1 brand.
I got to the point where I don't even care now.
Smoking is freaking hard. You get advice.
Whatever bills get paid until I can figure out different for myself. So fuck it, I don't care. I don't like anybody calling me fucking scammer names like that. That pisses me off. I've given way too much of my life for people to come back and say that shit about me.
That's right. No matter what time. Happy hour, every hour. Let's be honest. Anytime I see a discount, I'm gonna go for it. Right. I don't care what it is. I have to have that.
Yeah. Anything that is half price tastes twice as good, right?
Tom, we love you too, Tom.
15 days, something remarkable could happen at any moment. A moment full of suspense.
I've never seen people so desperate to hurt somebody for no reason. Never. Never. I gotta get rough. I know. I can't hurt myself anymore health-wise because these motherfuckers want to drive me crazy. Motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
In dry mode, it picks up fine messes, tirelessly dusting your home's nooks and crannies. Or
you might want to get a bag and start doing that, Albert.
actively mop your hard floors while carefully avoiding soft surfaces. But the best part is, Spinway
what?
For this. Whatever.
No.
This will help you live in the moment, not the mess.
I don't have that either.
The connection Charlie and I have is
We're broke bitches. Scamming motherfuckers.
I really need someone who wants to live off grid.
I just saw a rental space, and I'm not into it.
I've never been mouse from civilization.
Oh my god. I cannot go to the bathroom.
They're jealous of all of you guys too. They're jealous of all you guys.
Tonight's top story.
I don't want people in my chat like be treated like dogs and go fetch and shit.
Trying to keep her, her hopes up.
Because I be asking myself, why the fuck am I asking my people to go dox other people?
On Monday the 19th, Amber had texted.
And what do I get out of it? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I want y'all to understand that if that fat motherfucking Minnie Mouse motherfucking cockeyed son of a bitch smelling like shit, cum dumpsting motherfucker will do his mother as his children like that, when he gets done with all you bitches, he gonna throw you to the trash and call you drunks, whores, sluts, drug addicts. Remember that. You're his fucking minions. Grow up.
I went to speak with Amber, hoping.
Why do you gotta be like everybody else? Just be yourself.
And so did Amber, that they had tracked her cell phone. And what you're thinking is, why is her cell phone in a field?
No, they don't.
Nowhere.
Kara, how much money did fucking Isaac finagle off you and your goddamn husband and then talk shit about you?
We have a lot of countryside here. It's very vast, and there's a lot of areas to search. At that point,
What was the chat's called then? Trigger Tina. He played you. Because I didn't give a fuck. I thought y'all were local dummies, giving this fat prick all your money.
To try and find Rachel.
You go outside and find 1,000 people that are fucking hungry, homeless, veterans that fought for this country, and do better with your money than what the fuck you guys did.
Many people show up.
But I can't tell people what to do with their money.
We searched all night, digging and searching, and crawling.
He don't even own a legit bank account.
Any place where you think
that should tell you something.
Items that would be found. We utilized a search and rescue group. We had the use of a bloodhound and a handler. There was a multitude of people out there on that search because, of course, at that point we were.
He gives everybody that song and dance. He feels sorry for you. Oh, Tina put you through that. That's not good. Come on over here. We got you. We're gonna make sure everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna get back for you. Lying motherfucker. Blow smoke up a fucking dog's ass, bitch.
Or someone shut it off.
And if the house is paid off, what the hell does that got to do with it?
This is one of the areas.
I saw Whitney doxing you last night. Yup, sure did. She sure did.
Last Friday in the small community
Yup.
of Johnson, they used cadaver dogs to sniff around.
Yep, I know.
Investigators say trying to find Rachel Anderson is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
The money is in Michael's name.
Her car's still missing.
So he thinks he doesn't have to tell anybody what the fuck he does with it. Well, see, that's where you as a person, per se, if I gave you $500 to prove to everybody that this bitch is a fucking predator and you couldn't prove it, give me back my money.
For stalking Rachel and
Or better yet, wait until he proves it. And then if you want to donate for a good cause, then you can do that. But he had you guys all believing that he's Captain Save-A-Fucking-Ho.
Responsible for the stalking. She had dated this person.
He can save his own fucking hoe.
She agreed to get a protection order against Slim.
They had broken up, and William Slim did write.
That's what pisses me off.
Stating that he would like to get back together.
She hasn't seen him for years. He sent a note saying, you know, I'd love to go on a date with you. It's been a while.
But when I was in the videos, I wasn't a scammer. When I was in the videos, I wasn't a drug addict. When I was in the videos, the mortgage was still due. When I was in the videos, I wasn't an animal of any sort.
vandalized car is being repaired by Charles Capone. Although Rachel is currently married to Charles, the two are separated and keep in close touch.
Have a great career. Go somewhere else.
Anytime you're conducting a homicide investigation or a missing person case, you're always going to look at
only a coward uses a text app to threaten somebody.
The family member.
And then prove the allegation. You're harassing me.
The detective with the Moscow City Police Department, James and I went out.
It won't be long because AT&T is doing their investigation. They're changing my number free of charge. So it is what it is. So go fuck yourself. Enjoy yourself, bitches.
The first things Capone told me was, well, I know who you are. And he explained that Rachel had talked to him and explained that I was helping her find the person.
And then when you're over there with him, if you do anything, but like to join in the situation, when you don't, he shows people.
When my mom went to Charles,
Soon as him and Kara got an argument, he shows me the fake
messages, and I'm being
he pulled out protection order.
He showed her where he was receiving similar voicemails and text messages, and he was also being stalked.
So we try to explain things. We try to.
It was funny, and he acknowledged it, and he tried to prove it was right. As soon as he got mad at Kara, he had to come and give it to me.
You just don't get it.
Based on the content of the voicemails, investigators agree that it sounds like the stalker knew Rachel. They next ask Capone the last time he saw Rachel. He says, on the evening of Friday, April 16th, when she came by the shop to pick up her car.
A leopard never changed the stripes.
He was fixing her vehicle.
Instead of dealing with what's going on in his own life,
Exchange vehicles, and it wasn't done yet.
he's gonna take the bright light off of his train wreck and try to make another train wreck for somebody. And everyone's a pedo. Every fucking body's a pedo. Everybody.
She was happy, healthy.
Man, what the hell did we need that guy Chris doing it for? Apparently, Fat Ass has a radar for pedos. Because he always joined up with him.
He's told them everything.
We don't need Chris Hansen. We got Isaac Guest. He knows every pedo in America. Well, it takes a pedo to know a pedo, bitch.
And then that evening, just 5 days after Rachel went missing, another break in the case.
We hear that
They tried to get me to do the same thing. I got a screenshot. Jennifer wanted me to get her boyfriend fucking fired from his job because he didn't want to deal with her no more. And I wasn't a friend because I wouldn't get involved in that kind of shit, so she called Isaac to do it. Yeah, I'm not getting down like that. No.
What makes the DQ $6 meal deal?
So take somebody's livelihood because you don't want to fuck you no more. That makes a lot of sense.
All full-sized, all for just $6. Making BFFs, making friends forever. DQ, happy tastes good.
Yeah, exactly. Point the finger at you and 4 more pointing at him.
Won't wear pants. We'll eat Eggo waffles. Get your wins where you can. When you Lego with Eggo.
And then when he wasn't mad at me no more, oh, come on, you guys, let's face it. We're not going to get Tina thrown out of her house. Nothing's going to happen here. It's time to move on. I done beat it down from 3-4 years now. Come on. And then he starts it right up again. What's the matter? Am I going to want to give you money freely now? So now you want to use me?
Ceramides and CeraVe. CeraVe contains 3 essential ceramides to restore the ones we've lost and help repair my natural barrier. So I can lock in moisture.
It is a problem. It is. It is. And I'm emotionally drained the fuck out, bro.
CeraVe, now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
New York is over. This is my chance.
Welcome to Chicago, Tommy.
Yep.
Power.
And I'm a bad mom because I kept my son away from an abuser.
So let's start
Whew.
with collagen that supports our body from the inside out.
But we're not out.
Yep, sure is. Absolutely.
I am in on whatever it takes. Right on. Together.
Now he involved JP in his bullshit. First he employed Savage. Now it's JP. Wow.
By crooked contractors.
No, we just had that dug up.
We're gonna make this right.
Rescuing homeowners is a family business. Get it right. We got Mike, Home's Family Rescue. All new series, tonight at 8 on HGTV.
Woo! I love shouting outside. Living off grid, I'm the boss of whatever I need to do in my life. But boy's life without.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be happening. That's a train wreck too.
Are you really gonna live in a hunting shack?
Yep.
Have you ever eaten bugs?
It's like first.
So it looks like we're spending our first night in tent. But it doesn't look like we're gonna be sleeping that night.
Okay, but doxing my sister for what reason? She has nothing to do with any of this. None of it. Nope, he can't protect his children. Apparently, allegedly, he let his wife abuse his children in front of him, and all he did is keep the information for a later date when she didn't want to fuck him no more.
Worst cooks in America. Wednesday at 9.
And Bowser was never a bad person for having people pay his drug dealer, buying food every night.
Driving in Lewiston on Wednesday. It was not good news for Andrew.
Super chats constantly. Gifts sent to his house. I mean, I don't get it. I don't fucking understand any of it, to be honest with you.
Driving away from an auto repair shop in Moscow, Idaho. On April 21st, 2010, her loaner vehicle is found abandoned 30 miles away at a convenience store that also serves...
The hands of one's the hands of all. If you fail and you see something, don't say something, you charge accordingly.
More flyers. Because we felt like, okay, this is the last place she was seen. And then we got the phone call that it was found there.
Last time I checked, the only person who can judge is God. And I haven't met him yet, so I don't know what he looks like. But I sure know he doesn't smell like a big pile of shit and go after women and children and vulnerable adults. Because at the end of the day, I'm a handicap now.
Nobody leaves their first, and especially my sister. So
I was worried. And
But I didn't go get a handicap sticker so I could park up front closer. There's people worse off than me.
the search of the vehicle
That's what a scammer does.
was really interesting.
Uses anything and everybody to get what they fucking want.
There was a
That's definitely not me. Because if that was the case, I would have been taping Michael for fucking years. I've never, ever in my life
first was a small droplet of
taped anything that was said over there.
things to find, but not indicative of a good outcome.
Never.
What happened to Rachel?
The blood in the car is worrisome enough, but the car's location
Yep.
is even worse.
Just like when I went back to the videos in 2018,
Police found a
we're going to leave Boss Up alone. Boss Up is okay. They're all right in our book. Blah, 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 blah. As soon as the fucking war started again, we were back to being pedos, pedo protectors,
That's just scary.
fat asses, sluts and whores, scammers, drug addicts. Oh, God, they tried too hard, y'all. I know you. I know that, Sonny. I know that.
Where he posed as a police officer to gain the trust of women, and then he would kidnap them and assault them.
See, he knew where he could find the most people in the world that he could harass and bully. Because he sings them a song and dance that he's going to be their hero. Pay him a certain amount of money and he'll have things done for you. Somebody's bothering you,
Not good news.
you pay him and he'll go after them for you.
That is an awful
Sort of like a hitman.
and it's definitely
But first you got to be a man.
in anyone's mind.
His motto was always pull up or shut up. BY pulled up and the motherfucker hid.
Tracked down the man Rachel believed was stalking her.
Rachel believed this ex-boyfriend, William Slim,
Yeah, he ran out of armo, yep.
and stalking her.
So then he went and got some old armo
Convinced of that, and
and realized he got a better hook on Michael.
with William Slim.
And that's where that went. That's where that went.
9/11, and you were phone calls. There was really no behavior patterns about Mr. Slim that would lead me to believe he was obsessive.
During the interview process, it just was very apparent that he was not involved. He didn't even know that Rachel had remarried.
He was cleared. There was absolutely nothing.
And that's not all. Investigators can't find any proof that the kidnapper, Paul Winkleblack, had anything to do with her disappearance either.
We just didn't see anything at all that would have indicated to us somebody like Paul.
Even if we gave them all the proof, you guys, they'd find something.
Anything
Because yesterday when Bambi put out the proof
in the sense that it was
about the house, all of a sudden the house is in foreclosure. We're getting evicted in a few days. All kind of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Close friends and family.
One minute I own it, the next minute I'm getting evicted out.
For the information about this case, please call the Clarkston Police Department.
The investigation was still going full steam ahead. We were still hopeful that Rachel was a missing person that would be found alive, but again, as each
That's like AGP didn't want to give up that little disability check he got,
you could see those more sinister
so he let Michael handle all the money
thing that happened to her.
fraudulently now, so that he didn't have to turn it into food stamps and he didn't have to turn it into disability.
Rachel is reported missing.
Yeah, okay.
Police interview a
Take the light off of me and make me look crazy if you want to.
claiming to be friends with both Rachel Anderson and Charles Capone about any new information regarding her disappearance.
David Stone worked for the city. David Stone was a volunteer with the Moscow City Fire Department.
My mom talked.
They got to. They have to, Sonny. They have to.
He was a baseball coach and he was a local volunteer firefighter.
Stone confirms what Capone told police, that Rachel came by the shop Friday night to pick up her vandalized car that was not ready and left. But then, to investigators' surprise, Stone says he should know. He was there.
If I was a scammer, I would have used all my dad while he was dying every single day to make you guys feel sorry for us.
He
And I refuse to fucking do that shit.
all afternoon on April 16th, 2010.
He could have, but he wouldn't.
It was a surprise to hear that David Stone was with Charles.
And then he joined in when my husband died last month.
Given us a couple
Or 2 months ago, whatever the fuck it was.
he had never mentioned David Stone at all.
David David Stone also claims that after Rachel drove off, he and Capone spent the evening at a neighborhood bar.
David Stone said that they went to Mingle's bar to take a break from working on the cars.
We as investigators know that Mingles has a video recording system. That's pretty easy to verify.
So when their stories weren't meshing times and things like that, we knew something was up. We just didn't know what.
What happened to Rachel the night she disappeared? And they are letting on?
At this point, we're suspicious of both David Stone and Charles Capone. Now we have information that both David Stone and Charles Capone, by their own admission, were the last two people
Exactly.
into his life.
With crispy bacon and fluffy eggs and melty cheese. Beast Mode doesn't have to stop for breakfast. Give in to the new Bacon Beast breakfast menu at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's and feed your...
Exactly what his content is.
Story changes from one day to the next. Try new start advanced repair and swim.
Did you seriously call everyone a guest about pedos?
Repairs dry skin over time.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Avoiding triggers but can't keep migraine attacks away?
No, I said your fucking master likes to call everybody fucking pedos. But it takes a pedo to know a pedo, motherfucker. That's what I said. Did I fucking stutter? I didn't call you guys a bunch of pedos. I don't have no proof of that.
Prevent migraine attacks and keeps them away over time. Qulipta blocks CGRP.
But neither does he.
Migraine attacks. Qulipta is a preventive.
Oh, JP was a pedo too.
Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and tiredness. Qulipta can help prevent migraine attacks. It works within your body's chemistry.
He called JP a pedo, gave me JP's parole officer's number and everything. Calling his parole officer saying that JP's making lewd, lascivious remarks on little girls. And then they joined together and now JP's good. So if you do what they want, you'll be great. Like Tony the fucking Tiger, bitch. But when you want to stand on your own 2 feet and not rock with bullshit, you're always going to be attacked. I'm just tired.
Get the channels you want, the entertainment you love, for the price that cable can't beat.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I was at the Burger King using their Wi-Fi. At least I stood my ground, stayed with my beliefs, and everything else will fall in place later on. I didn't sell my soul to the devil.
Effortlessly comfortable. You can really promise better sleep. Yes, you'll know exactly how well you slept, night after night. We take care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus 0% interest for 48 months on all smart beds. Ends Monday. Last year, more homes canceled cable TV than ever before. Why? It's just too expensive. For half the price of cable, you can get Fubo TV and watch the live sports and TV you love. Try free at FuboTV.com. Owners by crooked contractors.
It's funny how they keep saying all these people give me money, but there's fucking people on here, you wouldn't even know if they ever donated money because they don't announce it. And you don't see it, so you're just saying that. You're just saying that.
I've never lived miles from civilization.
Shit, AGPs get money in the fucking mail all the time. And he used to pretend he was donating it, he said, because people are going to get mad. Because he was rich and he getting all that money, didn't do nothing productive with it.
Rachel Anderson.
Every time he got a bunch of dollars, he'd call me over there and tell me, go do this, go do that. Me and my dad sat up for fucking hours filling out envelopes, sending people wristbands that were paid for, and they're getting ripped off. So me and my father did them. Motherfuckers. So you're telling me the AGP and Michael let my pedo dad fill out envelopes and send their fans wristbands? Oh my God! Oh shit!
He was changing his story to match the facts. And
it's not my fault when people help me.
So We began looking at where he lived, where he worked, places he frequented.
He used to say, Tina, look how dumb these motherfuckers are. The next video will be like, yeah, I want some peanut butter cups. I'm tired of you taking my peanut butter cups. 2 days later, there's fucking 16 boxes of peanut butter cups coming. They know what to say to get what they want. So why did Michael have a link out when he had his first baby and they sent him thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gifts? And he's a millionaire.
To not give the media a lot of information about their investigation. They like to keep a lot of things quiet, especially in a missing persons case.
I did a hell of a lot more than people think.
There's some things that we haven't come forward with yet because going to be crucial to the case. There just were so many things that pointed towards something happening at Charles' shop. It was the last place anybody knew that Rachel went. Charles himself put her there as the last person that saw her, so it just made sense to search that shop. The search of the shop revealed that Charles was a very clean and tidy person, and the shop was immaculate. There was no smoking gun, so to speak, found in the shop.
There's supposed to be boundaries in everything you do, and they don't have any.
For the DNA evidence found.
And you wonder why I'm fucking crazy. Well, Michael, I don't know. Why am I crazy? Because this fat motherfucker of yours up there will not leave me the fuck alone.
Seed that had what appeared to be a smear of blood on it, and that did turn out to be Rachel's blood. And then in her purse was a small droplet of blood.
Yup, sure did. They don't care.
The sheriff's office
They don't care.
keeping quiet about important information they dug up on Capone.
We had learned information that Charles Capone is a convicted felon.
I don't care if I'm homeless next week.
Violent, dangerous person.
I kept my values.
That has an incredible violent past.
And I can be proud of that at the end of the day.
Portrayed this picture in this community. I'm just this church-going guy, and I'm here for everybody.
Police don't have enough to arrest Capone on Rachel's disappearance. But in May of 2010,
Yes.
an opportunity arises to get him behind bars.
We learned information from an individual that Charles Capone had a firearm. So now you have a felon.
Mike did a video where he said,
We obtained.
even when we did the confrontation video, that stuff about Tina's father is not true. He's a good man who takes care of his family. Then when he gets mad at me again, I saw him take a girl in the room back there. He was touching her. Oh, you did? But you just walked out?
Leaving the country, that type of.
Who does that?
We're going to move
You let the vulnerable child
to maintain control over Charles.
getting touched inappropriately?
The husband of a
Who the fuck does that? I take his dirty money.
Charles Capone is a danger to
Yep.
the community.
And I'd invest it.
When they arrested Charles Capone, I remember thinking,
I should not have to struggle every fucking day of my life for knowing that family.
It's something unrelated. It's a weapons charge. But this is her estranged ex-husband. It's bizarre that Rachel Anderson goes missing and her ex-husband is arrested on a felony weapons charge. I remember thinking that those two could be related.
Charles Capone pleads guilty to the gun charge and is sentenced to 2 years in a federal penitentiary. Rachel's family...
I never thought running up there doing videos making people laugh was gonna ever cause all this. Or I would have never fucking did it. When I went back to the videos,
There's something about him. There's something secretive that
I thought it was gonna be back to fun times.
Only 3 months
But it was no longer just doing videos. Then I gotta go to his sister's house,
and now,
watch her kids, make sure the house is clean, take care of paperwork, bring them to school because they wouldn't listen to her. Then I gotta do this, I gotta do that, take care of my family. I mean, god damn!
Capone right where they want him, and they have a plan to get him to talk.
Charles, he wants to impress people.
I never thought it was gonna be like this. Michael came to me and said, hey T, would you like to make $200 a month? I said, why not? I thought that was a lot of money. I'm not a greedy bitch.
It would
He said you can do your own videos and he would help me and everything else. Yeah, right.
The entire case would blow wide open.
He's seen the views that me, his dad always brings views, period. Dad don't need nobody.
saying he would
But neither do I.
then cut them up and and dissolve the body in a car parts washer.
He never helped me do shit.
Had that parts washer in his
Nothing.
Well, Charles was incarcerated in the assault.
And then if I didn't do what Jennifer wanted, oh, Johnny can't come over till he cleans the house. All right, I'm gonna go over there and clean the house. Yes.
And that inmate came forward with the information.
Tina, Johnny won't go to school. Okay, I'm going to get him. I had to go up there and get him, take him to school after I already took my kid to school. Come on, you guys, damn.
We also learned that other individuals helping Charles stalk Rachel and Charles Capone. He volunteered that he was the one.
I like making people laugh. I don't want to see people cry. I don't want to see people struggle.
Was telling Rachel, I'm receiving these calls. I'm afraid.
But they gotta, they make people fucking hate things that they once loved. Now you gotta be skeptical. Who you help?
Plan, so to speak, to get her.
Who you talk to?
So afraid.
That's why I don't have these chats anymore.
Charles was the one behind all this stuff.
Because these people would act like they agree with me.
Malicious mischief.
And then they won't bring my part of the conversation to the fat overlord shithead.
You've crossed over into the bad food zone. And spice.
I know. All I ever want to do is keep a roof over my head. I don't want to be homeless no more. I already done that. Take care of my kid. Keep him safe. And I've been ridiculed for that too. But when are they going to stop pulling their victim cards out? Because they're not victims. People who get involved with them become the victims.
We got Mike, Holmes Family Rescue. All new series, tonight at 8 on HGTV.
Are you leaving the house like that? Like what? Old man opos? You can thank your father for that. You need Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion to soften those suckers up.
I love it.
Okay.
Yes, why? Why? What do you want me to do?
I'm just asking.
Yeah? Well, how much you clear up the living room?
3 times the electrolytes and half the
I know that. I know that.
feel better fast. One dad, one mom.
And let me address this. I didn't just throw Mike's fucking flowers in the garbage the first day I received them. That's a lie.
We're all original recipes. Is that true?
But you can't say I truly care about this person because she's been a part of our lives, especially my dad's. And then you let your friend laughing his ass off as I'm getting wheeled into an operating room getting my leg taken off.
No. You look young. You look young. For however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Derriere discomfort. We try to soothe it with this. Cool with this. And remove it with this. But new Preparation H Soothing Relief Spray is the 21st century way to do all three, even touch-free. Preparation H. Get comfortable with it. Texas toast.
Everybody who's been there for Michael, Isaac throws a wrench in it because that's more for himself. But what Michael doesn't realize, his biggest downfall is that motherfucker right there.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, ask for cream arthritis. The juice's inflammation. Thank the gods. Don't think them too soon.
I actually enjoy doing videos. I think Country Carter said it best. He said there's people, a lot of YouTubers, they just do it for the money. Tina really likes doing videos. She likes it.
Water designs our life. Who designs for water? This Valentine's Day.
But then you gotta ask yourself,
that touches their heart.
how many more I gotta take for the team?
This is how love shines.
Yes.
It's the
Why is the chicken nuggets friends with him anymore? And then you know what? Mike did say a bad word, but you had his bitch in the background trying to make him say something bad. I think Mike needs to really start looking within his circle and within himself. Because it never was about money with me.
More smiling snackers, more to love. Tyson, this year, there are more tax credits at stake than ever before.
I thought by going back in the videos, it was be fun again. I could make some money, help my dad with his bills. And if the house was paid off, why don't we have any central air and heat, bitch?
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient. But with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need.
But I am myself in those videos.
If powers are well, the refrigerator.
Because when you're raised in projects or low-income places, all you have is each other. Nobody's better than nobody, so you just have fun with what you know. And that's snapping, cracking jokes. If it takes 3 families to make 1 sandwich and you split it in fucking 3s, that's what life was all about to me. Not this bullshit.
Prices start at just $19.99, and owning a generator is easier than ever. Special financing is available with low monthly payment options.
I've had to go to Mike more than one time and say, Mike, can I do some extra videos so I get my dad's air conditioner fixed? And he'd be like, yeah, all right, no problem.
Now to request your free quote. I've smelled a lot of bad things over the years.
But if my dad was that rich, he could pay off his house. Why didn't we have central air?
Fortunately, with Zach on hand, I don't need those. Whoa! We lost Zach?
I've lived on the beach most of my life.
Johnny done fucked up my house. Fucked up the window, fucked up the carpet in there, fucked up a lot of Albert shit. And Jennifer said, I'm not paying for it, just don't have them over there. That's not what you teach your kids. You teach your kids to stop breaking other people's shit. And when you have to start paying for it, maybe they'll stop doing it.
Rachel Anderson still hasn't been found. Her family's not giving up, and the Clarkston Police Department is still investigating this case.
Rachel Anderson, a mother of 4, has been missing for 3 years. The local
What they've done to my son and what they've done to my brother and my father,
gathered enough evidence.
There's no way.
Rachel's estranged husband.
What they did to my brother fucking hurt me to my core.
From the KXLY4 HD Broadcast Center in downtown Spokane.
My brother had special needs. And we always looked out for him. He lived with me till he's 25 fucking years old. And for what they did to my brother, I'll never forgive him. What they did to Albert, never forgive him. To my dad, never forgive him. To me, I'll forgive him.
Well, certainly a lot of relief for neighbors in Moscow and Clarkston tonight, knowing 2 suspects.
Because I'm not going to let them have a hold on me.
David Stone, one of the suspects, was very active in the community.
But forget, that's never going to happen.
Hearing that Capone was charged with the murder of Rachel Anderson, it's a feeling of it's about time. I think having him be in jail for so long, it kind of was this waiting, like, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? David Stone was a new name for me, and we knew very little.
Charles Capone has been in federal prison, and I'm advised that he's going to be getting out. The last thing I want is somebody that I view to be very dangerous being out in society.
We spoke with the Latah County prosecutor about taking on the murder case.
Never gonna happen.
Decision taken lightly by any means at all.
Detective Nichols and I really are saying this now or never.
But with Capone's jailhouse confession, admissions that he was Rachel's stalker, and his blood found in her car, and David Stone's admission that he was...
See, all the years that they had all these young people believing their bullshit storylines when they did their videos, that's why you can tell that they tell lies. Because how many people have talked about the rape of Jennifer and Kimberly? Unbelievable. Never happened. Everybody's moved on.
I mean, you've got both of the...
Everybody's moved on.
We have the evidence.
Never even questioned Kimberly.
We don't have a body.
But if they get,
Rachel Anderson,
I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 people to believe them, they're happy.
That's a scenario for any prosecutor. Because there's the argument they're still lying.
That's right.
A trial date is set, and suddenly David Stone gets nervous.
AGP got help from his community.
Approaches us, you know, we're preparing for trial.
He used to sit outside and act like he didn't pay his light bill when his light bill was paid.
What happened?
When they first started, they weren't making much money.
He was scared of Charles Capone, scared because he was afraid of getting in trouble.
I'm telling legit facts that I need some help.
Charles basically told him what to do.
If you can, great. If you can't, that's okay too, but at least pray for us. So I don't know why the fuck everybody's getting their panties in a fucking wad.
Because now they know they're looking at life in prison.
In a plea deal, Stone is sentenced to 3 to 7 years behind bars. But
all that was planned yesterday.
To testify against his friend, Charles Capone.
From Mike's video,
Stone reveals his version of what happened the night Rachel came by the show.
To Alexis doing a video, to putting my fake Cash App in JP's, to Isaac doing what he did. It was all a setup the whole day.
Authorities believe that Rachel went.
But at least we were smart enough to figure that out.
Through with their divorce.
And the ones that can't figure it out, they don't want to know.
And that's when Stone.
Because then they'd have to admit that they're failures.
And I came around closer towards the back
Thank
of
you.
Rachel's car.
Thank you, Sonny.
I was on top of Rachel. Wrangler.
He said Charles looked at him with this terrible demonic face, and he was in shock and fear, and he was afraid for his own family, and Charles made insinuations, help me so no one else has to get hurt. David Stone said they wrapped her body in chains.
And then, in this chilling police video, with Detective Nichols standing next to him, Stone himself describes what happened next.
The area that back on April 16th, 2010, that we disposed of a package that we had in the back of my Durango. I drove here from Charles Capone's shop at approximately 10:30 or 11 p.m. that evening. And we're approaching the area that we're in right now. And this is where, as I was driving, Charles told me to stop. I stopped, he jumped out, I got out. I got around to the back of the car. He already had the back of the car opened up. He was pulling the package out, and I assisted him, and we proceeded to the side of the trauma wall there and put the package over the side.
What was in the package?
The body of Rachel Anderson.
That's all you can do. Have positive vibes for yourself too. It's gonna be all right. I'm not crying about it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I don't know. A complete monster.
Scamming is when you're saying one thing and doing another to gain profits from other people.
Week-long trial. The case went to the jury.
For your own selfish needs. I could ask my community for help all I want to, and they can refuse all they want to. I will no longer fucking answer why I need help.
I was hoping that it would be guilty verdicts.
And neither will my community. I do not go to other communities. So fuck you. Fuck you, and the last fuck's on you. I've come to that conclusion.
County courtroom as a jury found him guilty.
Well, hell, if I'm such a drug dealer, why do I need help? Jesus Christ. I'm smoking another cigarette and I'm getting off.
I have been on the Red Wolf Bridge many times, and to this day, I still go to the
Yeah, the rain stopped here. It's cold, though.
Bridge. It's part of my daily
Yeah.
life.
They do this because they don't want me to get help. So they can say, oh, we got to throw it out of our house. No.
David Stone described
No.
in detail what had occurred.
No. I don't have a foreclosure.
Though justice is served, Rachel's
That's a lie.
lives are forever changed.
It was the best sentence the family of Rachel Anderson could ask for. Closure for the people who have endured pain since that day in April 2010.
They live every day in pain because of what Charles has done. Every one of us.
Intensive searches were made of the Snake River below the Red Wolf Bridge. But Rachel's body...
Nobody has to donate to be a supporter of this channel. Nobody has to even pay to... There's a lot of people in here that are mods. They don't have membership to this channel. It's a choice. You can do it or you don't have to. It doesn't matter to me.
What happened? Where,
It ain't like I'm making shit from YouTube, so
actual.
y'all really don't have to pay membership if you don't want to. Who cares?
Most people have a
Thank you, Sonny.
gravestones.
I'm always gonna be Tina regardless, you guys, and they're not gonna take that from me.
I go down to the river where she is.
They're not gonna take that from me.
And I memorialize her there.
I've always looked out for the underdog, so I'm good.
Kind of like a beautiful but alluring but sad thing.
He's never done anything productive in his life. Go look at his fucking dockets. Go look at his fucking unstable life. He's had his kids living in house to 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 house. Okay, but am I taking donations and then putting on Twitter, yeah, I bought $1,000 worth of food this month. Is that a bad thing? Or better yet, am I showing some fucking knockoff fucking coochie glasses from Amazon for $300? If I was a supporter and I'm helping somebody, my God, I'm going to say, well, goddamn, why are we helping you with your lights, your lot rent, your fucking food and everything, but you got money to go do this with? If I was doing that, then I would expect people to ask questions. But until I do that, shut the fuck up! And you do, sweet Lady Tiger, and you've been with me for years, and never donated a penny, never had to. You lying fucking bitches! I didn't know being in Angry Grandpa's life or in his videos was going to cost me my life.
Like most 14-year-olds, Alicia DeVolt is addicted to her cell phone.
You weren't thinking of... I said, I don't suppose you were thinking of helping. Can't hear you, Mom. How convenient. I need to take a selfie.
She was bright, funny.
What's the matter? Be happy.
Here comes the tornado.
What's the matter? Be happy.
Yeah.
Alicia lives with her mother, Tammy.
She was my world. She loved giving. She loved her nieces.
I didn't want to be part of Isaac's fucking life. When I went back to the videos, every time he turned around, if I did or said something, Michael said, call him now. Fuck you. Michael said, get that person out of your chat. Fuck you.
Friends were very important.
This is my community that I built.
Social media, she'd put pictures on there, and her and her friends would have conversations back and forth. She had lots of friends everywhere, people we didn't even know. I mean,
you're not going to control me. I did videos for you. You didn't do videos for me.
Vicky Crawford.
Isaac controls Michael's life. He will not control Tina Dandridge's life.
That's my chat.
Vicky and Alicia were inseparable through middle school.
Oh, Mike wants me to clean up your shit in your chat. Get rid of some of these troublemakers, so your chat will be so you can start making some money, and so your chat can be respectful.
But you could tell that she was young.
I like these people for different reasons. I don't give a fuck if you like them. Who the fuck are you?
You know what I found out today? I only get 4 bathroom passes for the whole year.
Whose address is that?
Okay? Seriously, not funny.
Whose address is that? Go ahead. I got that screenshot, and I'll call that police department. Keep on sending police to places. That's stupid.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They already came to mine twice, so I'll call them. Call them motherfuckers. And I'll tell them Mike's up to his shit again. And they go aggravate him at his house with his children.
Be on the cheer squad and great things.
No, seriously, hang on a second. Hang on.
Who lives there?
Oh my God.
That's another thing. Have we ever looked up their address and said if you don't leave guest slobs, Go ahead and swat so-and-so and so-and-so's address. You guys are really are desperate.
Hey, I'm gonna go tell some people.
This is my family in here. You don't like it? Fuck you.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Fucking jokesters.
Another friend from school is Marissa.
And then he finally comes over and he gives me this drink. And I swear to God, it's the most disgusting thing I ever put in my mouth in my entire life.
Marissa knows some of the
You're gonna get
older
kicked in
boys
your ass.
town, like 19-year-old Yvonne Ramirez.
See what I see?
Let me see.
He likes you.
Hold on a minute. Let me check it out.
What's up? How about we go drive?
Alicia was definitely on that line of being a woman. I mean, she tried doing things that older people were doing that she probably shouldn't be doing.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey.
Did you meet the team?
Yeah, I did.
You coming?
We would have those conversations and tell her that she needed to make better decisions.
Is it a little funny?
First of all, let me tell y'all something. Threatening my son's underage friends.
I love it.
You better be say that Albert's on house arrest for attempt murder.
Even my neighbors texting her, and she was gonna go to a party.
Yeah, they got me blocked. I got it though. I got it.
Weekend before school, so it's just like back to school.
Chris's brother just got out of the police academy and works for a local police department here in town, so he's not worried about it. Nobody's worried about this YouTube shit. Nobody.
Marissa's gonna be there, and Ethan's.
They're real idiots. They are.
She had said something about some friends having a get
Mm-hmm.
together. If Ethan's name came up, she stated she would make an appearance and she'd be home by midnight.
Come on. I'm home by midnight. No problem.
It's late when Dawn and Alicia arrive home. But Alicia's still determined to go out.
A party? Now? It's 10:30. How are you getting there?
Ethan's picking me up at 11. I gotta go there ready.
Yeah, stops him.
Is that Yvonne?
Yeah, he's outside. We're gonna pick up Marissa next. So curfew is midnight. I got it.
She says, Mom, I'll be home by midnight. I'm not staying long. I'm just gonna go in because I'm tired. I'm gonna go in and say hello to everybody, and then I'll be back home.
See you in an hour. Love you.
She came over, gave me a hug and a kiss. See you in about an hour, Mom. Love you.
Bye!
What's up, baby?
See who she was getting in the car with. That was the last I seen her.
Exactly, be happy. I have a funny feeling it's one of our own people doing it.
Migraine attacks?
Tell me who you think it is, Wookie. Don't say it right out loud. Who do you think it is?
You can't prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta
Yep.
gets right to work to prevent.
It's one of our own doing it. And I'm telling you it is.
Qulipta blocks CJ.
They know too.
Protein believed to be a cause of migraine attacks.
They know what they're doing.
Episodic migraine. Most common side effects are constipation and tiredness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Qulipta.
They sure do.
Feels like to file with TaxAway. Confident you'll get your guaranteed maximum refund.
It's the live
Who do you think it is, Wookie? Come on.
At Domino's, when you order carryout online, we'll tip you $3 to use on your next order for being your own delivery driver.
Yep.
Every great delivery driver deserves a tip.
And if I fucking find out, not only will it crush me,
New York is over.
I will fucking flip my motherfucking shit. And I'm telling you right now, I'll put out all your fucking photos. I'll put out all the fucking talks. And I'm telling you, bro, fucking quit your shit.
Easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more?
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Just like that breakfast burrito.
So, can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Carnita.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Oh, bacon?
Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Tyson boneless buffalo bites have that tasty pickle flavor, so they're perfect for any get-together. If there are any left when your guests arrive, Tyson any Tyson chicken.
It's one of our own. It's one of our own. They called me their friend. It's one of our own.
Your skin from within. Doxxing helps keep you one step ahead of eczema with clearer skin and less itch. My skin? Not me. Don't use
It's fucking disgusting.
Serious allergic reactions can occur.
And I know for a fact it is.
New or worsening eye problems.
And I'm telling you right now,
Including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection.
you're a piece of shit, bro.
Without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Doxxing.
You're the worst kind of friend anybody could have.
On a daily basis with pro-enamel repair toothpaste.
You son of a bitch.
Actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. My go-to toothpaste is going to be pro-enamel repair.
3 roommates. 2 packs of Ben's original jasmine rice. 1, 2, 3 social feeds. 3 real-life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
When I had acne, I made up a whole lot of excuses not to go out. My cat and I are just having a girls' night in. I'm a professional.
Let me go ahead and send this money back. Hold on.
I use different gel.
Hold on.
Only prescription strength retinoid you can get without a prescription. Do things different.
No, it ain't you, Travis. Okay, Devin, you're being investigated by Cash App.
She is missing.
You have been blocked, and your $2 will be given back to you. Devin Steele,
I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what.
you're being investigated by Cash App, and you've been blocked. Your $2 will be given back to you from Cash App.
Track her down.
Yeah, hi. I got your number from Alicia's cell phone bill.
At this time,
No, it's a man.
it was on that thin line of being terrified, but just angry.
So you haven't seen her?
I was basically numb. I remember sitting in my chair
What's up, Cloud?
and prayed and prayed and prayed.
They want me to get thrown out of my house. They tried to make a fake Cash App. Isaac's doxed my sister. Same old. What? Devin Steele donated $2. Been reported to Cash App, and it's getting sent back from Cash App.
There was something wrong. It wasn't she just ran away. I just felt that in my heart.
She always sends a text if she's going to be late or if something happens. Always.
With Alicia officially missing for more than 24 hours, Detectives Heather Smith and Terry Millard from the Great Bend Police are assigned to the case.
One of the questions I had asked the family was, what makes this situation different than maybe any times in the past? And the family was all in agreement. Alicia always has her cell phone.
She usually called us, she's gonna be late, or she responded to the text, because that was one of our main rules, you know.
And so that was their concern. That's what made me think they're right.
And this guy, Yvonne Ramirez.
Me either.
He picks her up at 11 p.m., right?
Mrs. Conrad?
Did I mention she was wearing a pendant? A heart with an A written on it. John took a picture.
At this point, we don't know that anything has happened. We don't know that there's a crime been committed. I'm not thinking something terrible has happened. All I'm thinking of is this little girl is out there on the street somewhere, and we need to find her and bring her home.
She's lovely.
A small town like Great Bend, it doesn't seem very big. And then somebody goes missing and you start looking for them. And it's like California. It's huge because you don't know where to start.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Conrad. If we can think of anything else that might help us, please let us know.
You take care now.
$2 is sitting in there. Cash App will give it back to him.
A lot of questions.
You gotta find out what else is there and find out.
Most of my supporters,
Around the neighborhood.
they don't need Cash App and all that to donate to me, stupid asses.
Or just anything that would help.
I want to sell records for the past 2 days.
Even if they don't donate, I'm still gonna go live and I'm still gonna talk shit. I'm still gonna have fun and I'm still gonna be Tina D. I'm still gonna be legless. I might be homeless. Who knows? Probably not. I don't see that coming. But if it does, it does. And you can fuck yourself. How about that?
Right. They'll check every week. Anybody that knows where she lives, please respond. Please call.
Are you part of Alicia's family?
No, Adam Longoria, live in the neighborhood, figured out control.
I wonder, could you do me a big favor?
Sure. Anything.
UK girl. Go in,
He said he hadn't seen her, and basically he didn't know anything about her disappearance.
Her mom said you were taking her to a party that night. She was
Yep, they do.
Not me. Where were you Saturday night, Mr. Ramirez? Think it had something to do with this? This is crazy, man. I hit a wedding reception early, then went over to Willie J's. Anyone with you at Willie J's? Man, you all got in shock that. My buddy Rob.
I think he told me that he made
Yes.
5 a.m.
I mean, we didn't have anything saying that he had committed a crime, but I was still open to the fact that maybe I knew where she was at.
Thanks for your assistance, Mr. Ramirez. I appreciate it.
It's 2 days since Alicia disappeared, and there's still no sign of her.
It's a feeling
No, it ain't. I can tell you when it was.
of hopelessness. Because you can't do anything.
The day before yesterday.
Back in Alicia's neighborhood, an investigator turns up new information. Her mother, Tammy, didn't see the car that picked Alicia up that Saturday night, but some neighbors across the road did.
They saw a vehicle drive by Stone Street and stop in front of the DeBolt residence. They described the vehicle as a black-colored SUV type vehicle. The witnesses were not able to provide any description of the driver. They just said they saw Alicia come out and get in the vehicle, and she appeared to be talking on the telephone.
She stood by the car. She didn't get right into the car. She stood by the car for a little bit with the door open. And then she ultimately gets inside the vehicle.
With the driver's identity a mystery, police take stock.
Sometimes when you think people are your best friends, they're your worst fucking enemy.
One of them may be worth a second glance. Detective Smith calls in Adam Longoria, the neighbor she met outside Alicia's house.
So I was wondering, how come you visited their parents? They don't know you, you don't know them?
Just wanted to help.
Do you know Alicia?
Know the company she keeps. Take that guy Ramirez.
Longoria said that he had heard that Eno was the last one that was with Alicia.
I'm sure he had nothing to do with this, but guys like him, they're on the edge. We all know guys like him.
Turns out everyone does sound better in the shower. And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that can saving people money for nearly 60 years. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, go with the General.
Infused with nourishing serum and almond oil, Nivea Essentially Rich Lotion helps lock in goodness for smooth, luminous skin. Because today is looking like it could turn into an all-nighter. For goodness that keeps going, nourish on with Nivea.
My fingers and I do this to make a living. We're too busy to do taxes.
I love doing taxes for self-employed people. You can hand those off to me.
Yeah, but can I hand them off without using my hands?
You do your thing. You got your taxes. Into it. TurboTax Live.
When you order carryout online from Domino's, I know it takes skill to get pizza from our store. through a car door to your front door. So we're going to tip you for delivering your own pizza to yourself. Get a $3 tip just for ordering carryout online, only at Doxxing.
Not only do Centrum multigummies taste great, they help support your immune defenses too. Because a healthy life starts with a healthy immune system. With vitamin C and D and zinc, getting out there has never tasted so good. Try Centrum multigummies.
I just have never seen anything like this. With a recipe calls for change. There's nothing on this table that is any good. You want it fixed, right?
Yeah.
Then the lessons start now. The most important.
Be safe, buddy. Be safe, Travis.
I'm ready for change. Look at that. I believe in you, but you gotta believe in you. You deserve it, right?
Hold on.
Detective Smith follows up with Yvonne Ramirez, the last person rumored to have seen Alicia.
Longoria referred to even Ramirez as somewhat of a dodgy guy, but he had hung out with them and that kind of thing.
Are you sure you didn't pick up Alicia? Did you talk to her on Saturday?
Look, I was at Willie J's.
What up, Lamont?
I told the guy.
Even still said that he was not there. He didn't.
Yeah, I was just reading something. Somebody was trying to break into my account.
And your buddy Rocco.
I got it.
About Rocco. He said he was with
What's up,
us in the
Tom?
bar.
Brandon's not my manager on my channel no more, so I don't know why the fuck y'all keep trying to go through him.
He told me
He's not.
if anyone asks to say that he was
Hey,
Willie
hey, only me. It's somebody outside of YouTube, so you're full of shit.
That's all.
Ramirez's friend Rocco is now another person of interest. But before Detective Smith can look into him,
I take a call from the senior agent in charge, and he informs me.
Detective Smith drives to an asphalt plant on the outskirts of town.
Is it her?
There's something you need to see.
Still a gym teacher? I am now. And I don't predict orders. The house is set now.
Hey, cool. Well, this is an awesome.
Jesus.
The body was burned beyond recognition.
Must have been gasoline. People just don't burn like that.
You can see areas in the sand below her suggestive towards maybe an accelerant that might have been poured on her.
Got any dental records on her?
We're working on it. I've been a law enforcement officer for quite a few years and been involved in several homicides.
Yes.
But for me, especially a child, that really upsets me.
No, he's busy working.
We found this and whatever it has.
Did I mention she was wearing a pendant? A heart with an A written on it. Looks like we found her, Terry.
I think so.
Judging by the specific jewelry, it had her initial on it, the initial A. Even though it's not 100% at that point, you know, I was convinced it was.
No, of course not. Even though
I talked to Ramirez. Said some guy wanted an alibi for Saturday.
Got a name?
You know anyone named Rocco?
Rocco. That's the guy who was out at the Bolt's house. You were talking to him.
Are you part of a...
I know, right, Gene? Me neither.
Adam Longoria, live in the neighborhood. Figured I could help.
Longoria? Adam Longoria, that's Rocco.
back at the police station, Detective Smith must now inform the family.
I'm so sorry.
They were crushed. It's the kind of message you never want to give. Or never get.
Can I see her?
Mrs. Conrad, I don't think that would be a good idea right now. How do you know it's her? Could be anyone, right? Because it ain't her. It ain't her. My mom.
Okay, be happy.
As an investigator, you just want to bring her back. Your goal is to bring her back.
As you can see, the weight is evenly distributed, and there's minimal
Not this way.
Dr. Vogel, best hands in Chicago.
I wouldn't believe that it was her. Because I just wanted to think that she was still trying to come home. We had always talked about who was going to die first, you know, because we were going to be best friends forever. And I was older, so I was supposed to die first. And now his 14-year-old is murdered. All I could think about for the longest time is how this happened to her. And how she felt in that moment. And she was alone.
Not a drug dealer.
As the investigation heats up, Alicia's friend Marissa reveals that she spoke to
This is
Alicia
why I smoke so fucking much.
just as she was leaving the house.
Right here. Here's the reason.
She's really happy with it. She said she could pick me up afterwards. I mean, I was only 5 minutes away.
Marissa's statement confirms that Alicia was supposed to meet Yvonne that night.
Oh, really? Only me?
Statements given from one day to the next. Gigantic puzzle. And you're just trying to get a little piece to put it together. So I want something concrete. I want something that's a fact.
Well, I'll tell you this much, okay? I said something months and months and months ago
Crawls through hundreds of numbers in Alicia's call history.
about Albert to one person
Otherwise, we could have just picked it up and looked.
to see if that person would run with the lie.
So that's why we had to reach.
And guess what?
Phone companies and do that through
They did.
Get that information.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Finish disappeared.
I wish you guys would stop trying to underestimate me.
3:25 p.m.
Please stop trying to underestimate me, because I'm pretty fucking smart.
Someone's trying to arrange.
I'm telling you, I am.
I'm trying to put the pieces together and all.
Yes, sir.
Hoping that something is going to come out in these text messages.
Oh, yes, Miss Bambi.
What about this right here?
Stephanie was able to locate text messages of a party being set up during that Saturday, the 21st of August.
You know, I wasn't around much.
Ultimately,
So,
find out whose name goes with this phone. Who's on the other end of this phone?
I've had a lot of people get obsessed with me once they start talking with me and stuff. And when they can't have my full attention, no, loyalty, you know exactly who it is. Let me bring you back on a memory. Let's see. Does Nene Hood remind you of anything? I'll leave it right there.
Who invited Alicia out, the same contact who showed up to collect her.
So we know she's going to a party. What time did Alicia?
I knew who it was the other day.
11 p.m. It looks like the same contact. So just.
But I was hoping I was wrong.
There.
But I'm not, you guys. I'm not.
The 11:02 message is from the same contact who'd been texting Alicia all day. But right now, police don't have a name.
I'll see you in an hour. Love you. Bye.
And this person always gets jealous when there's new people that come in the chat. And they love making troll accounts. They're the master of troll accounts. And this person can't stand Kara. Amazing grace, how sweet thou sound, to save the wretch like me.
Where are we going?
I'm sure you have to.
40 minutes later, Alicia's phone is switched off.
Sometimes in life you gotta do things you don't want to do.
We didn't know who that was.
And this is gonna suck.
Chris got me this ring.
It's gonna suck.
In the back, he added that love endures all things.
But make an ass out of me. Shame on you. Second time, make an ass out of me. Shame on me. Not happening, bitch.
And now I'm back.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Loyalty. It marks the spot.
But love endures all.
Now I'm not just anybody's spot.
Jared, love brilliantly.
Ashley Home Store.
What's that flower you got on? Is it a faded rose from all the days gone by? Didn't I hear you say, I bet you do each way, to meet you in the mansion in the sky. I like your red card, I like your blue card, I like your yellow card, and the green one too.
And work my way up to owning an
You're gonna have to get up bright and early
5% of our franchisees started out as delivery.
to fool me too.
Apply to your local Domino's today.
All I can think about. Only me, you know what's up.
Heat makes it last. Feel the power of
Yep.
so you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
This is what it feels like to file with TaxSlayer. Confident you'll get your guaranteed maximum refund.
Mark? Who the fuck is Mark, Tammy? Who's Mark?
TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
It's time for the ultimate Sleep Number event. Smart bed is temperature balancing, so you both sleep just right, and it senses your movements.
I don't know anybody named Mark. I know Marky Mark, but I don't know no Mark.
Promise better sleep. Yes, you'll know exactly how well you sleep.
But isn't it funny that Isaac hasn't ran with that lie about Albert? Huh. Wonder why. He would have loved to go. He would have loved to put that out there. Wonder why he didn't. Okay, Tina. Okay, Tina. Come on back down. Come on back down. Come on back down. Come on back down. Come back on down. All right.
Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost?
Woo-wee!
Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Try free at FuboTV.com.
What would make you believe that, Tammy?
We just had that dug up.
We're gonna make this right. Rescuing homeowners is a family business. We'll get it right. We got Mike, Holmes Family Rescue. All new series, tonight at 8 on HGTV.
You've crossed over into the bad food zone.
Oh my gosh.
A dimension of time.
I'm scared to taste this.
All the worst cooks in America. Wednesday at 9.
Yeah, exactly, Only Me. What a better way to do it. Don't you remember that thing we used to play when we were younger? You tell somebody something in their ear, you tell somebody else something in their ear. By the time it gets around the room, it's not even something that it originally started from. Whoa, that's how rumors get started. Started by the jealous people. They get mad because something they had and somebody else is holding.
Police don't know who'd been sending the texts. Until now.
Yeah, I got
Well,
those text messages.
it's like this.
It's Longoria. Adam Longoria.
Whoever it is,
Adam Longoria. It's his own.
shame on you.
He's the one setting up this party.
Adam Longoria, also known around town as Rocco.
There you go.
is the man who asked Yvonne Ramirez to give him an alibi for the night of Alicia's disappearance. Immediately, Detective Smith heads out.
If anybody else would like my life to get up in the morning,
Home is his girlfriend.
wonder if you're gonna be able to walk that day, or if your leg's gonna be too swollen. Wonder if you're gonna be able to get everything taken care of in your household.
Some urgency. Maybe tell him to come see me.
Get picked on all day, cursed at, cussed at, swatted, and so on and so forth, and pizza this and pizza that. Well, if you guys want to go through all that, I'll tell you what you do.
Maybe he could drop by in the morning.
Go back in 1969. Tell your parents you want to be like Tina Dean, because she's going to be a hell of a bitch when she grows up. And put your fucking feet in them fucking shoes and walk those trials and tribulations through life that I have. Until then,
Are you saying I texted that girl?
fuck you. Yes.
At 11 p.m.
2 minutes.
A message saying, I'm here.
Oh, come on.
And then you talk Ramirez into faking an alibi.
You're making a mistake. Okay, I told you. Talk to Ramirez.
I'm waiting for one thing. Once she gets in here, I'll be gone.
This ain't got nothing to do with Ramirez.
Yeah, well, maybe it does. Maybe we was fooling around. Maybe he asked me to send her those
He
texts.
asked you?
He's putting all this pressure on. Even then, I'm just kind of pushing the blame towards him.
Do you mind? Hello?
They've been asking about the car, Adam.
Oh, hey, be happy.
What's going on?
All right, I'm going to get off here. Go do some housework. Take me a little nap. Save some cigarettes for later. Get my helmet shined up.
It's been nice.
And I'll be back.
I gotta get out of here.
Until then, y'all have a great day. And as always, y'all, deuces.
I have some questions.